All of a sudden, I was gaining a half a pound to a pound a day, and I hadn't changed anything in my diet or my exercise routine. What was happening, and what did I do about it? Hi, I'm Dr. Keisha Yours, and I help people reverse autoimmune disease and solve their chronic health issues by getting to the root problems. And this was one of my root problems that I had to dissect and discover. And so if this sounds like you, that you can't figure out what's going on, there's a Linktree link underneath my profile picture that you can click, and there are a lot of resources there to get you started. So let's talk about what I did to solve my puzzle. So I went through a tremendous uptick of stress. And so when you have a lot of stress and it's waking you up in the middle of the night and you feel like your mind is just stuck on ruminating thought loops, then cortisol gets flooded into your system. And always when you have cortisol flooding your system, we always say you're packing fat and acting stupid, which means you're not going to lose weight, and it's hard for your mind to focus and concentrate the way that you're used to. So I started thinking about this. I thought, okay, so there's a big stress uptick for sure, but what else could possibly be different? I'm 60 years old and I've gone through menopause, and I had stopped taking progesterone, my topical progesterone. And I realized, oh, in my genetics, I actually run estrogen dominant with a tough time getting rid of estrogen byproducts genetically. So I had stopped my progesterone, and because I was traveling and I was starting to gain that much weight. So, and it was all in my back, not my belly. So I started using a vibrational plate every day, and I started back on my topical progesterone, still exercising. I walk 15,000 to 20,000 steps a day, still eat really well, an anti-inflammatory diet that's free of sugar, alcohol, caffeine, grains, soy, etc., and lots of vegetables, clean proteins, and healthy fats. So all of that was the same. And so then when I started back on my progesterone, after I did some testing to see where my hormones were, now I'm losing that pound a day to get back to my regular weight. So always test, don't guess. Realize that there are, like the way that your mind works, if you go through stress, it will affect you. And then you have higher requirements for hormones when you're in a stressful time. So test, don't guess. There are links underneath my profile picture to get you started on this kind of thing. And you remember that your chronic health puzzles can be solved.